Welcome everyone in lecture 11 of unit 5, and in this lecture we will study Turing machine as a function. Till now we have studied Turing machine as language acceptor. We didn't give the name language acceptor, but all those Turing machine were designed for a particular language. Suppose I have designed Turing machine for ANBN or ANBNCN or palindrome, even palindrome, odd palindrome, or any other language. So that Turing machine, what that Turing machine do? It accept the input of that particular language. That will accept the input belong to that particular language for which we have designed the Turing machine. Now we will design Turing machine not for a language. We will design Turing machine that will perform some specific task. That will perform some task. And Turing machine, as we already said, Turing machines are very powerful machines and they perform various tasks, and they are equivalent to our computer system. They can perform all tasks for which we have some procedure to which we can solve mathematically. We can design a Turing machine for that particular problem. Here we will look some example and we will increase the level of problems as we move to another lectures. Lecture by lecture we will add some complexity in the problems. So there are some problems that will help what we mean by the Turing machine as a function. Suppose I have to design a Turing machine that works as an eraser. What is mean by eraser? It will erase whatever is on input tape. Suppose we have written some string, there is some string over the tape, and the Turing machine we will design that will erase everything over the tape. Suppose we have A B like this over tape, and what we need, we have to remove all A B. So what we need to do, we will start from this place and make this blank and move forward, make this blank, move forward, and when we reach to this place we will halt here. It will just making the tape blank. Whatever is written we have to remove it, we have to erase it. So it is very simple. What we need to do, if we read A or B, we have to replace them by blank symbol. If we read A, make it blank, move to right. If we read B, make it blank and move to right. So at the end you will reach to blank symbol that is already over the tape, and here you will halt. This is state 1, this is state 2. So this Turing machine is not for a particular language, but it is a Turing machine that will perform a task of a eraser. Now let's design a Turing machine that convert a string to lowercase. Suppose we have a string having symbols that are mixture of uppercase and lowercase. As example, we take capital A, B, capital B, A, B, A, and then there are blanks, and tape is open from one side. So what we need to do, we have to convert all symbols into the lowercase symbols. So what we need to do, we have to start from this place. If we get anything in capital, if we get capital A, we have to replace it with small a. If we get small a, it will remain small a. It will convert into small b. Moving forward, it will convert into small b. Moving forward, this small a will remain small a. Capital A will convert into small a. And at this symbol, at this position, we will halt. So this Turing machine is also a very simple Turing machine. This is the start state. If we get capital A, convert this capital A into small a and move to right. If you get small a, leave it small a and move to right. If you get capital B, leave it convert it small to small b and move to right. If you get small b, leave it small b and move to right. And by moving to right, you will reach to end marker. It means to the blank, and here you will halt. This is state 2 and this is state 1. So this is a very simple Turing machine. Now look at the another example. Turing machine. Design a Turing machine that find the ones complement of a binary string. So what we will give in on input, we will give a binary string, and what will Turing machine do? Turing machine will find the ones complement of that particular string. Suppose we have 101 and blanks over the tape. What will be the ones complement? It will replace one. It will convert 1 to 0 and 0 to 1, 1 to 0 and 0 to 1. So this will be the output. This will be the result over the tape. So we have to start from this position. If we get 1, convert it to 0, move to right. This is comma. If you get 1, convert to 0 and move to right. And if you get 0, convert to 1 and move to right. So every 1 will be converted to 0 and every 0 will convert it to 1, and we will move to right. And by moving to right, we will reach to this blank symbol, and where we will reach to halt state. This is state 2 and this is state 1. So this is also a very simple Turing machine. So it performs the ones complement. So let's look at another Turing machine. Design a TM in Turing machine for fx is equal to x plus 1, and where x is a unary number. Unary number means it is made of only one symbol. Suppose I have to write 5, it means that you will write 5 by using one symbol. Suppose I am writing it using 0, so it will be written as this. There are 5 0. If I am writing suppose 3, it means that we have this as a input, either if we have input, if we have x as 5, it means that we have 5 0. You can use 1 in place of 0 also. You can use capital A, small a in the place of 0. What you only mean is that you have to use only one symbol to represent a number. Here 5 0 represent 5 and here 3 0 represent 3. And what you need to do, you x will be the input, and in output you have to get the incremented number, that is increment by 1. Suppose you give 5 0, so at the end you need 6 zeros. So what you need to do, there are blanks in the right. What you need to do, you will leave 0 as 0, 0 as 0, 0 as 0, 0 as 0 and 0 as 0, and when you get the blank, convert it to 0 and halts. Initially you have 5 zeros, now you have 6 0. So x is a unary number that is made of only one symbol, so that is very simple to perform. You have to reach to the corner and convert this blank as a 0. So it is very easy. Start getting 0, leaving it as 0 and moving to right. You can use any other symbol in place of 0 also, and reach to blank and convert to 0 and move to right and halt. So for unary number it is a very simple task, and we will look in next lecture how we will perform the increment operation in the function of increment for binary number. That will be little bit complicated than this TM, what we will look at in next lecture. Thanks for attending the lecture.